Back with some more Ranked Diamond Dynasty. Once again, I got Aaron Nolo on the mound, a pitcher I don't really like, but his team is filled with gold players, so this might be a difficult one.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Today it'll be dynamite. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. One down. A speedy.
Gotta get my zone hitting and pulse pitching.
Ray Turner digs in now.
Right there.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to third. Ramirez is there. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Batting third.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Once again, I am recording this right after the Call of Duty video.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Strikeout.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
Strikeout.
Keeping it inside on him.
Hit in the air out to center field.
He's going to go to third, though.
Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Surprisingly, he might have made it.
Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzales. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there, and the inning is over. Here's Dee Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Charlotte, second baseman, Dee Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 strike now from Cole. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
No idea how I hit that.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Didn't hit my zone.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Batting second, center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bradley.
Hit back up the middle.
Got a hit.
Finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
About time Jackie got a hit for me.
Digging in the switch hitter,
Been a while.
Santana. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
I pressed the button to
runs
swing
in
it
on
back.
him as he has to lean out of the way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Gonzales, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Oh my God.
The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That lag, man. I was trying to bring Jackie
Coming
home.
to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like
Got a run.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Foul ball.
Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short.
Beat out.
The tag, and he is out.
At least I got a run. That dude's PlayStation name.
And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Right there.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. And that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Right there.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Straight up.
Pitch on the way.
Hopefully.
A little bouncer.
Damn it.
But that one rolls foul.
Strike out.
Another one sent foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Too high. Ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Grounder.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Standing in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit out towards second.
All right, still got a hit off
And that
of
is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in.
I gotta be careful with this batter.
Ready with the 0-1
Miss
pitch.
my pulse.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Oh,
got him.
Throws him, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on.
Strikeout.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side.
Take that too.
And he'll
oh my
reach
God,
first as
really?
they can't make the play
How?
on him. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
That right there didn't make no sense. Right there.
Not his best effort
boy,
that
what you
time.
swinging at?
Strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Hit down the third base line.
Foul ball.
But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Well, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone.
He's gonna be
Fortunate
safe.
that ball didn't leave the park.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Right there. Strikeout.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Strikeout.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against Gerrit Cole.
Left fielder.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Popped it up.
Martinez.
Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Charlie boy.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Straighten it up, man. Straighten it up.
And you can tell he
Nice.
wanted to hold
Did
off,
not
but he
mean to
swings
swing
through
at
the
that.
inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Cole gets the sign.
Molina.
First pitch on the way. To short. Turner gloves
3
it.
outs.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Barely.
So striding in, Gerrit
Pitcher
Cole.
man.
He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Gerrit Cole.
And here's a called strike at the knees.
92
Don't think he
mile
liked
per
that
hour
one too much,
fastball.
but it's 0-1.
Followed up by this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front.
Strikeout.
I think when you get him out in front like that, you come
Yep.
back and throw another curveball right here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Charlie
Missed the
Blackmon.
pulse.
Charlie Blackmon
Still
comes
got
on
it
with
for
1
strike.
gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message
Missed
right here.
pulse
I'm going
again.
to challenge you. I like
Yeah.
my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how
Got
good a
that.
hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Ready for another chance? Trey
Still
Turner,
this
0
pitch
for 1 here in the
right
early
there.
going.
Missed the pulse again.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the inning will
Hung
continue
the damn
as that's
curveball.
through for a 2-out hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
The batter. First
Digging in
baseman.
for his second
Anthony
at-bat, Anthony
Rizzo.
Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Don't want to forget about him.
Right there.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that was a big 2-out
Right
single we
there.
just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how
Right
2-out
about
rallies
there.
start.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Ah, missed the pulse.
A swing and a
Struck
miss
him
on
out
the ball
anyway.
way outside the strike zone, and the digging in now, Aaron Nola. He'll
Leading
get
off
us
for
going in
Charlotte.
the home half of
Pitcher,
inning number 3.
Aaron
Chopped
Nola.
weakly to the left. To his right, Seager. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Digging
Come
in
on,
to
Gordon.
try it again.
Second
Dee Gordon.
baseman,
He'll look to bounce
Dee
back after
Gordon.
striking out his last time up. This one's flared toward left
I
center.
might get down. Get down.
Number
Damn.
14 is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now
Striding
batting,
in once again,
center
Jackie
fielder.
Oh,
Bradley
Jackie.
Jr.
Jackie
He reached on a single in his first try.
Junior.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
3 pitches, 3. Oh,
And this will
no.
wind up a foul
I
ball.
was about to say 3
2
pitches,
outs,
3
nobody
outs.
on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Swung
Struck him
on
out.
in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzales. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the
Right
ballgame.
fielder, Carlos Gonzales.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the 3rd base dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of
Right
that breaking ball right there. Not
here for a
surprised. That was
strikeout.
after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this
Called
is
it.
swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd
Now
with a
batting,
strikeout, and there's 1
number
away.
Right there.
Hard hit to first,
About time Carlos made a
and he'll
play.
take it to the bag himself for the out.
Any other time that ball got
Stepping
hit
in
down
and
there, he
ready for
misses it.
another shot,
baseman,
Jose Ramirez.
Jose
He singled his
Ramirez.
last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Right there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches.
There.
Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
3-0 now.
God.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't
there.
walked anybody.
Swing.
Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Now batting, Kyle Seager.
There.
And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
Right there.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called. And ready now, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike. Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Freaking early on.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Good hit, Bogaerts.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Get him home, Jose.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Nope.
And Gonzales will put this one away for round number 2. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
What is he doing?
Here's Yadier Martinez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And the throw in gets away from him.
Thank you.
Now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Come here, Charlie.
Cole sets. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over to a foul ground.
Get out, get out.
Seager is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Salvador Perez.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Santana ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right down the middle.
Now in the box, Gerrit Cole. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Charlie Blackmon is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Try this one right here. That's the pulse.
Ground ball right side. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1.
Oh,
no doubt.
Really?
This is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yadier Molina.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Hit it right back to you.
Molina's aboard a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Pitcher.
Into the box now. Aaron Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Now a bunt attempt here.
There we go. Got him to second. Oh,
and he is in there.
And safe at first also.
Digging in once again, Dee Gordon.
No,
He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A double play ball to second. 4. And he is out on the tag.
Goes too
he'll
fast.
put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Get out. Get out.
Left fielder.
Oh, my God, he robbed it.
Effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
Tagged up, though.
Won't get him.
That was a good play on his part, though.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Major props to you,
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Should have been a homer.
It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Runners off for second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner going a second time. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, God.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Barely.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up
Popped
there.
it up.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Turner is there, and the side is retired.
Got another run, though.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Anthony Rizzo.
Right there.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Let's try this. Right about now.
Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt. Do something.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackman.
Oh my God, dude,
he's
really?
There, but he missed it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I call BS.
Here's Carlos Gonzales. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
There.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left.
Nope.
And that's off the left field wall. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And he's safe. Ready once again. Number 14. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Right there.
Squared that one up just a little late.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now.
The 0-2 delivery.
Struck out. Damn it.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Missed pops, but struck out.
Hard hit ball to short.
Got him.
And he is
oh my
there.
God.
And he's gonna make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
batting.
So
Second
stepping
time
in,
he's done that,
Jose
so-
Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this
Take
ball
him
game up
out.
with that equalizing run just 90
Put
feet
him
away in
in.
third.
Right there.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this is going to be a foul
Need a
ball.
strikeout badly. Right there.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt, misses. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Dummy. Right here.
Hit out towards second.
Well,
And
tie
a
ball game.
base hit, so a very good at-bat
Really,
there as the
dude?
run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
What in the hell?
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Drilled right back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the
Shake
afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Ready for another chance.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
Right there.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there.
Right there.
Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerrit Cole. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Right.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
Catch it.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in. Really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
Mr. Parks.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1.
Right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
Got him.
And that ends the inning.
All the way down by the line.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The
Oh,
shortstop,
Bogarts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting,
Here's Miguel Sano. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Come on, JD.
fielder, Shane
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Martinez.
Grounded to short.
Nope.
Turner has it.
1, 2, 3 in the 4.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead it off
Should
here
be
as we
good.
begin
Should
inning
be
number
more
7.
runs.
Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard toward the right
Got
side.
that.
But that finds
job.
the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first
Now
out.
batting.
Anthony Rizzo stands.
Anthony Rizzo.
There.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
Right here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Good. That pitch right there.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Strike out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready with the 2-2
Strike
pitch.
out now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Go. Good. This one.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Gonzales. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. Nothing in 1.
Surprised he even swung at that.
Now the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Charlie.
Fielder.
Craig Kimbrell
Charlie
gets the call from the pen to take over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Craig Kimbrell.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder giving chase.
Get down.
That's a big fastball, obviously.
Good try.
We're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On the ground to the right side. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Pitch hitter. Which is going to be Troy.
Troy Tulowitzki will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. I'm set with the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third.
1, 2, 3.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, number 14. Switch hitter batting left here.
Player.
This is line to left.
Got that.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to Gordon.
Can I get
Throw
him?
gets him 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Kyle Seager is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
There.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. In now, Dee Gordon. He'll see what he can do leading off. Mark Melanson goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Mark Melanson
hit softly on the ground to first. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Grounded to the right. Oh, what a dive.
Good
to
play.
First. The tag got him.
There's 2 good plays he's done ahead in this game.
Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Melanson looks in. Here's the first pitch.
Should have kept his own.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Blackman on the move.
Get down.
He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Leading off for Albuquerque. Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Right there.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch missed.
Hickory dickory dock.
This for ball 1.
Right there.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Number 4. Your attention,
Victor
please.
Martinez.
Now coming into pinch hit, Victor Martinez.
Right there.
Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez has a read on it.
I got that.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Right. Only 1 run to send it to extra innings. 2 runs to
Roberto Ozuna is the man called on.
Roberto.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts to start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one. Hit to short.
Nope.
One away.
Got 2 more outs to work with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano
Miguel.
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone.
My
Or
Lord.
at least that'll be the intent.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are
JD.
starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Home run will be lovely.
Grounded down the third baseline.
And hit it right to him. It was guarding line.
Throw in time, and the
GG.
ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay.
GG. Appreciate y'all watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. See y'all next time.